I think most people who know you probably know you from either boarding on the hill or from Garf's, where you provide the good times to the people of Whistler. Yeah. But you've got a new venture going on.
Yeah, I do. It's called Beachdaze Towel. So anybody who wants to go check that out, www.beachdaze towel on Instagram, Facebook, Beachdaze Towel.
Nice.
Basically what it is my boss actually and my friend Baz.
Okay.
We started a drop shipping company.
Yeah.
A little while ago, probably last year. And before that, I was trying to start my own kind of marketing agency. I wanted to start something on my own.
You've always been looking throughout the last couple of years of something where you could start some time in.
And so we started a drop shipping company. Those of you who are unaware with what drop shipping is, basically you're like a middleman. So do you know what drop shipping is?
No.
So drop shipping, so say you want a lava lamp or something like that.
Yeah.
You provide the marketing for it.
Okay.
And they don't buy it directly from you. They basically are buying it from China. So it's the same thing as a store. It's an online store. It's e-commerce.
Yeah.
So the same way you go to a store and you're like, oh, this is a cool shirt.
Yeah.
Or, the store is buying that from another company.
Yeah.
Which they're just taking the profit of that.
Okay.
So you're doing the same thing. You're supplying the marketing. You're supplying here's the product.
Yeah.
But you never actually have to hold it because when it gets shipped to them, it's basically coming straight from China.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So say you find a lava lamp for $5 on the internet, and you're like, oh, this is cool. People would like to buy it.
Yeah.
I'm going to promote it. I'm going to do all the Google ads. I'm going to do Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Try to build a bit of a website, a business for it.
Okay.
On AliExpress and Amazon.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, I'm going to sell it for $10.
Yeah.
So people see it for $10. They're like, oh, that's a cool lava lamp. You're basically just the marketing. You're the middleman.
You're providing that product that China's producing to the people,
exactly.
And then they buy it through you, but you never actually see the product.
You never, exactly. So it goes straight to them. So we started off doing that with what we're selling is round towels. Sorry, never talked about that. We're selling round towels, custom design, wholesale, which is awesome. Lots of businesses are getting involved with it. We kind of try to go after businesses, events, and destinations.
Okay.
So we have Whistler towels. We've been selling, trying to get into Mexico, Banff and everything.
Totally.
Kind of the tourist towns. You know how you always see the knickknacks at the shops and everything
people
like
love
that.
to buy.
So selling custom wholesale towels for them.
Okay. So the drop shipping business sort of progressed into what is now more specifically a towel business, and then use that drop shipping model to provide the towels.
A little bit. So what happened with the drop shipping is we did a couple courses on it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they're always like, oh, make money fast, super easy.
Yeah,
just gotta,
classic.
The classic, spiel. And we always know, never really believe any of that.
Yeah.
But we started doing it. But what we found was a lot of the products we were selling, which were round towels, they would go out of stock.
Okay.
And then you do all this work to, promote a certain product and towel.
Yeah.
And, all this stuff. And then they run out of stock. And then you got to find a new towel. And you'd have to upload that one. And
crazy.
It was just a lot of management on the website and everything like that.
Yeah.
Which also what happened too with us is the Canada Post strike kind of screwed us over for getting any business in Canada whatsoever. And obviously, trying to tell friends about it, oh, order this, order that. And then China, they weren't accepting any packages from China.
Wow.
So we're just all right, well, we're not going to.
That pretty much halted that.
Yeah. So the only way we could get them is if we bought them in bulk.
Okay.
So we're all right, well, let's make a Whistler one, a Whistler round towel.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. So we bought, I think it was 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Bought them in, and we sold them less than 24 hours. I just put a thing up on Whistler Winter and on Facebook, and
it was
Whistler buy and sell, and people are just like, oh, can I get one of those? Can I get one of those?
Wow.
So we're all right, well, maybe we kind of tapped into a market. So then we got in contact with Whistlife. We're selling them out of Whistlife. You guys want to go get a Beachdaze towel, head down to Whistlife and get us there. We're looking at talking to a couple other stores around town, trying to get them in there. But the big kind of orders are coming through mostly companies. We just sold 300 to Swatch,
the watch company.
Watch company, which is awesome. A toothpaste company or toothbrush company.
That's crazy.
Really random. It's kind of cool. The clients we're getting. And this is all just through Google ads. And also for me, learning so much about how to build a business and how to market to certain people and all of this stuff. Building a website And, getting in FaceTime, going into the store and being like, hey, I'm so-and-so, I'd like to sell my product in your store.
Totally.
Just learning all that stuff is just so crucial and beneficial. Like, this is something that I want to do, like, I want to be kind of more entrepreneurial and like kind of try out new things, hopefully own a couple of companies as I get older.
Yeah.
And this was definitely, been a learning experience, and how to promote myself is just, and my business is huge.
Yeah. So whether or not this business is the one, those skills that you're learning are invaluable.
Exactly. Yeah.
And future.
And the good thing is like we're making money now. Like this company, which is funny, Bass and I always joke about it, cost us $2,000 to start up.
Wow.
Like the whole entire thing, $2,000. Like that is all the money we put into this company. Everything else is just through our work and our knowledge. Yeah. And like he's a genius when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Like he's so good. Like he's done all the back end stuff for Garf's as well.
Nice,
Has all the tricks of the trade and knows,
It's probably nice to have someone like that in your corner.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like mentor underneath him and everything. But just learning all those skills is just, as you said, crucial. And like I never went to college or university or anything like that. Like I was straight out of high school. I'm like, I'm moving to Whistler. Like that's what I want to do. Like here we go. Yeah. And coming down here, obviously snowboarding and everything like that, like I was like, okay, I need to kind of start building some skills and learning and
something
all this stuff.
Very more sustainable for you to continue lifestyle.
Yeah. And there's no better way than just
jumping in the trenches.
Jumping straight into it, sink or swim kind of stuff. But in saying that, like, you go to school and you kind of learn business, but it's like, okay, if you were to go to a business venture and talk about X and Y and Z and add all this together, like it's not as hands-on, it's not as tangible as like, all right, I'm gonna go in. And a big thing that I really like about this is like I've been bartending for 4 years now, and it's just kind of the same. Like I love it, don't get me wrong, like bartending is awesome, but it's the same kind of thing. It's I'll get a rum and coke, all right. You just do this about 1,000 times a day, and you're just pouring drinks, pouring shots.
Kind of like peak, like you figure it out, and then it's the same.
You peak, exactly. Yeah. Like you can do that job, half in your sleep, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, totally.
But the cool thing with, starting up your own company and kind of learning about it is everything's different. There's no right way to go about things. Yeah. It's, all right, see if this works. Oh, all right, that worked pretty good. We're going to keep doing this. Yeah. All right, this didn't work so well. We're not going to do that as much. Yeah. So learning all that stuff is primarily like such a huge factor in business. Yeah. So
just being able to take what you've learned and then apply it. Yeah. Really, especially these days, I feel like I mean, I don't know how much Google ads deal with algorithms and things like that, but those can just change, and then you got to figure out how to market your stuff.
100%. Yeah.
So is your pretty much basic business model is you attract people through the Google ads. They come to you. You do the design of the towels?
Yeah, we do. A lot of the people, like, we'll charge extra for design. A lot of the companies that come through, they kind of already have what they're looking for.
It's simple. It's like our logo, middle of the towel.
Most of it's, just logo, middle of the towel. Can you get this done for us? Yeah, no worries. Yeah. We'll send it off, get them all made, and send it back and everything like that.
Yeah, so you're doing all the legwork and providing them the towels.
Yeah. Like, we do design, but the one frustrating thing about design is, do you like this design? Yeah. I kind of do, but I'd like to, kind of change this up a little bit.
The back and forth.
The back and forth is just,
probably provides, and especially if you're talking time versus dollars, that takes so much time just to provide one sale versus the company's quick. Yeah. I remember you telling me about it first, and the most ingenious part about it that I really liked was the fact that they're one size fits all. Yeah. And they don't really break.
They don't, and that was a big thing. Yeah. When you were doing these courses for the drop shipping and like kind of hearing people's stories, and people are like, oh, I have, this disco ball that I'm selling, and it keeps breaking, and then that's just terrible because you're dealing with, say even 10% of your customers that are like, hey, this stopped working or this broke. Yeah. And then it's, warranties and back and forth and all that stuff is just
bad reviews too.
Bad reviews and everything. But and the one size fits all too is big.
It's key. Yeah.
Oh, how big's a medium? How big's a small? All that stuff is
just takes so much time out of your day.
Insane.
Wow.
But it's been really, really good. We're looking at doing a couple trade shows.
Okay.
Here in September we got one down in Vancouver, so that'll be good.
Nice.
And that's another thing, like just learning that whole side of things as well.
Totally.
And trying to sell yourself a little bit. And
I mean, in every market, like they all do trade shows, like through snowboarding, you know, any other companies.
Like I've done some stuff with DC, which is so beneficial. Even if you just get your foot in the door, be like, all right, you know, a big thing is you got to sell it. You got to talk about the product.
Right. Yeah.
And that's
so learning all that stuff.
Yeah, learning all that stuff. And like I said, like I never went to university, and this isn't really stuff you can learn through books.
No,
they can give you points, but until you actually, you know, put on your boots and go out there and get onto the field, then you don't really know exactly how it's going to go, because every single, you know, person you talk to is going to be different. You know, they all have different personalities, and you kind of got to target, okay, what is this person looking for? Like I wouldn't go into, you know, say if we're like right now we're trying to get into wedding towels, and like selling to like as wedding gifts, and kind of like bridesmaids like stag parties and like bride parties and bridal showers and stuff. I wouldn't go in there and, you know, come and be like, you got to market it towards that. So, you know, lots of flowers, lots of, you know, glitter and shiny, and, you know, kind of, you know, white towels. I wouldn't go in there with, you know, black harsh lettering, like Thrasher logo towel. Like you definitely have to
see your demographic.
Yeah, see your demographic, which this is actually really funny.